Welcome to Pure Soul Alchemy. I'm Gabriella Espinosa, and I'll be taking us through a psychic surgery treatment for the next 20 to 30 minutes. It's most beneficial if you can lay down or recline and close your eyes, resting while you're receiving today's treatment. Pure Soul Alchemy is a transmission of channeled advanced bioenergy operations through my perception of what I'm perceiving on the inner energetic grid. We are opened in ways which allow these technologies to come through into our reality and enact change on your behalf. So allow your mind to relax into the words and phrases that you're going to be hearing, and try not to focus too much on interpreting or analyzing or applying, etc. Notice any attempts by your mind to hold on to them, and simply let go into the healing transmission of what is said. And if you fall asleep, that's fantastic. And if you don't, that's fantastic. So it's quite helpful to replay the session often to deepen its healing effects. And if you find this session helpful, please share, thumbs up, subscribe, click the bell, so then you'll be alerted for the next time. So this session will support you to regain healthy control and connection with your mental processes, powers of observation, and it'll help support you to stay in the now moment flow. So now bring to mind the ways in which you experience forgetfulness moments. Think of any triggers or any commonalities. And if they're random, if there aren't any commonalities, just recall the last 2 to 3 or most prominent forgetting moments that you've experienced, and then let them go and relax as you listen to our session. So we're going to begin by connecting with our divine physical and non-physical intelligence to align completely with our own core essence. Aligning with the fundamental and essential aspects of ourselves. Aligning with the earth, our beloved, most precious earth, the sun, our inner moon, Mother, Father, God, with our own inherent creator self and our right placement in the universe. The purest healing source within us is our own deepest aspect. We agree to serve as our own healing agent and to serve from and as our own ultimate inner counsel, the all that I am. We now invoke, welcome, and receive our beloved Mother, Father, God to exact their loving, divine, blessed grace directly into our healing proceedings today. So I downloaded quite a bit. And I'm going to also listen to what else comes in along with what got downloaded. So we're going to begin clearing time lock energy distortions. And deleting any disturbances, disturbance associations with those that accompany those, clearing them all out. Imagining a big, beautiful, pure wave of water just coming and flushing them out as you relax. Clearing trauma, shock-based forgetfulness. And I want to do a clearing here for the mental body tries to go in and ascribe or connect to the words and phrases and connect some concept to them. Just watch that. It tries to do that. That's what the mind does. And just, relax into that. And if that's happening, that's okay. It may have to do something with the thoughts that come in that you associate with what's being said. And it may have absolutely nothing to do with that. So just want to remind as we're receiving this particular operation. Clearing trauma, shock-based forgetfulness. clearing devastation, associations, mental grips, slips, pummelings, and despair, obliterations, associations, context for renewal, containing change elements, recovering those, emancipation to become a part of something else. We want to clear on what that is. Emancipation to become your true self. So basically emancipating from the things that we've named and that are already in process. Let's clear this. Slow motion ritual events, effects. Slow motion ritual effects. Clearing. Dislodging guidance, disruption, pathways, pathogens, no, programs. Excellent. Moving along. Healing mental short circuiting episodes. Let's clear there. Clearing trauma-based factors within that. Great. We're going to awaken your natural higher order intelligence to interrupt that. The mental short-circuiting episodes. Let's clear on staying locked into another course. Let's clear there so that you have freedom of movement, liberation of your thought cycles, innovative motions in your mind. Let's clear for mental delinquency. Higher astute frame of reference, course setting recovery. Clearing frequency distortions. And we're going to do a general clearing, healing for forgetfulness, forgetting, losing your place in your mental ordering. Now, sometimes it's a negative, sometimes it's a positive. Sometimes we're doing a pattern, a program with our mind. Most of the time we're doing that. And sometimes our bigger self is just like, oh, we're just going to stop. So I'm going to open the space for not worrying so much about it when that happens. When we lose our place in the time and space of our mental processes. Energy body field reconfiguration. All right, disparity lookup. Let's allow this process to flow. A disparity lookup. Clearing. Let's clear mental guilt associations. Sometimes you might be onto something good, and the guilt, shame programs that we carry that are rampant in this earth plane interfere with our, how do you say, being onto something, truth, a way forward. a way towards releasing the past, the unfruitful past, and of course, ways of releasing unfruitful, debilitating programs. All right, so we're just going to do a cleansing for the energies that are being released and are kind of up and floating around. Another wave of pure fresh water flowing through and cleaning your field. Great. Revolutionizing pain frequency distortions, allowing for a positive, empowering, pain-free resetting to occur. And just so you know, your system, your higher intelligence knows completely what to do with these operations and processes. And even if your mind doesn't quite grok what your higher intelligence is doing or not doing, so trusting your bigger, higher, wise self. Momentum dislocation. Let's do a clearing, a healing, a resetting here, a course correction here. Communication movements, reconciliation. Let's clear inhibition that is trauma-based and how that creates or promotes forgetfulness, losing your place in time and space, and losing your place in your flow and momentum. Great. Clearing momentum dislocation, revitalizing strength, fortitude, courage to move beyond a glitch or what seems like a glitch. Sometimes it's again, your deeper self or bigger self is going, hey, take a break, smell the flowers, notice what's around you and the beauty and the people you love, and get out of your head. Sometimes our bigger self helps us with that. And sometimes there's other things that are interfering that are not so positive, but once again, awakening to feel and know the difference, and also to not get worried about it. Again, not get worried about it when and if it happens. Probably will. Higher self ascension plane, reconstellating, and interesting. Let's clear on this phrase, confusing ownership with contorting the self. Let's clear there. When assist your system in getting clearer, your mind, body, spirit, alignment to recover its positioning, structuring and capacities. Great, let's clear inhibited wake up. We're clearing for inhibition in terms of waking up. Waking up to the moment, waking up to more of your true self, and bringing you that forward more. Clearing inhibited self-realization. Okay, we can release temporary glass ceilings, releasing destructive, can't read my writing. Okay, so releasing any destructive, formulaic tendencies. That's it. And that's very different. For sometimes we're all enthusiastic about a certain course of action, or it could be anything, goal. And sometimes our bigger self will kind of help us to hold our horses, rein our horses, so that we can follow the correct timing of and pacing of our excitement, enthusiastic, goal-oriented movements. Great. Okay, there's the next one. Support to stop, quote unquote, stop getting ahead of yourself. So we want to bring in support to interrupt that pattern of getting ahead of oneself. It's like, wow, I have this wonderful goal of Z, and I kind of run through and hurry up through the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, and it's like we got to savor each step. And some steps move like that. We are moved through certain portions of our steps towards the how to say, the big finish, or the picture we have in our head. And sometimes it's very slow, and we spend a lot of time with each letter, so to speak, of the alphabet of our journey. Great. So enjoying the ride, enjoying our journey, enjoying the discovery, and really being there through each step. Okay, this is more of a declaration. Taking back full control, full power of your mental/attention processing. Full participation as your mental attention processing. Let's clear and delete pathological influences on memory, on momentum, on locomotion, on inspiration, and more. Clearing, deleting pathological influences. And there are many different forms of pathologies, and we're just allowing for all and every applicable form for you to be cleansed, deleted. Opening the space for compatible outreach to occur and to come forth. Okay, this is an interesting one. Deleting negative sobriety. And with that, a wealth, abundance, prosperity, wealth, recalibration. Cleansing energy field distortions. Oh, wow, there's a lot there. Let's hang there for a bit. Clearing energy field distortions. Okay, so energy field, my interpretation of that is that we have an energy field that, goes way out and way in. So we're including the way in and the way out, parts, pieces, components of our energy field, cleaning, deleting, washing, resetting, setting right any distortions. And also the reasons or the whatever is behind contributing or creating or manufacturing these distortions. Composite power reconstruction, rebuilding your energy anew in a new way that is all your own, completely your own, and independent of these energy field distortions and pathogens, whether they are biological in structure, or if they are mechanical, or they are artificial. Once again, clearing energy disruption sequences. We want to initiate an elimination of negative magnification. Once again, that may arise due to some pattern program we're holding on to, or it may arise to some of these pathological influence, I'll call it. Wherever it comes from, eliminating, dissolving, deleting. And in particular, deleting the magnification effect. And we're deleting any way in which we participate, allow this magnification to occur. Unbeknown, it's unknown and not conscious. Right, excellent. That will continue. That, but in particular, this clearing the energy field distortions. Clearing overreach to the point of dislocating from the now moment flow. Deleting this overreach, overshooting, throwing yourself all the way to the letter Z, as opposed to being with the flow, the motion, the organic movement of your spirit within you that moves you. We're also clearing for being overthrown and overshot. That's which we don't do, but that kind of happens to us, if that makes sense. All right, strengthening our energetic guardianship. Strengthening our energetic guardianship. We're initiating vital repairs. Your system is. That's why I say we, because your system is doing the repairs you need. Mine is doing the repairs I need, and we're doing this all together. And replenishing the energy of your system to do this. Great frequency, freedom to fly in a stable, safe way, in, from, and as your physical body. I love that. Frequency, freedom to fly, soar. In a stable, safe way, in, from, and as your physical body. Great, let's go ahead and initiate some corporeal region relaxation. Foundational recalibration to exist, subsist in a more grounded way, attuned to the new modes of time-space orientation, because yes, there are a lot of new modes of being that are establishing on this planet, on this earth plane, in our bodies, as us, with us, around us. And it's just a matter of being attuned to the earth resetting, the positive, pure earth resetting that is happening. And so being able to live and find our way and orient in these new mode of being settings gracefully. I go back to that word flying that came in earlier, soaring, being carried by the wind. Okay, let's do a clearing of mental flip, distortion sequencing. We're doing a reactionary phases cleansing. So the reactionary phases to the distortion sequencing that causes the mental flipping. Great, so we're doing a cleansing on all that whole sequence. Mental body reconstellation, interdependency, repair, and optimization. Okay, interesting. Inner herding, herding. So there's outer herding that occurs from the usual places, movies, TV, news broadcasts, social media. They're herding us all, or trying to. We're not going to let them. But then let's clear on the mental herding. The mental body, bless our mental body. It can sometimes fall into the habit of trying to compartmentalize. Oh, this is that. Oh, this is yellow. Oh, that's that. And then pretty soon everything is set and labeled, and then there's no movement. So clearing mental herding. Noticing it when it starts to happen and going, you know what, this could be something else. This might even be golden yellow, goldenrod. And tomorrow I might decide it's something different. And that's the thing. We're very powerful creators, and it might even look different tomorrow. So allowing for that magic creation and unset that is so delicious, unsetness, to happen more in our lives. Okay. Brain functioning optimization. And cleansing out brain functioning interferences as well as and at the same time, we are optimizing our brain functioning. So ways in which our, I'm no scientist, but synapses, neural pathways, and, the ways in which our thinking, our conceptualizing, our perceiving, and any other mental operations that we do. So we're doing an optimization on all of that, and a releasing of any way, once again, any ways in which we've been stuck or closed in, or let's do a clearing for our neurons. Those are the brain cells, neurons, their energetic pathways, their connection points, and the impulse to stay put, to be static, whether that comes from other places outside or it's a pattern on the inside. We're clearing on that inclination, that habit for the neurons and the neuron functioning to go static, fixed. neurons reclaiming their autonomy, their excitement for life, and new possibilities for functioning in a brand new way. Strengthening resilience of our neurons as well. And any physiological structures that feed, support, that provide nourishment for our beautiful, wonderful neurons. Uplifting those. Excellent. Mind wipe episodes, and then the subsequent frustration that comes from the mind wipe episodes. That's just a word configuration. Don't get, reminding your neurons to not get stuck there. Mind wipe episodes and subsequent frustration, which further fixes and how do you say, herds your thinking. Great. So releasing the frustration, any worry, and trusting that what is real, true, and important will resurface in the right time, in the right way for you. Energetic algorithm to reset and repair. Energetic algorithm to reset and repair yourself anew in each moment according to natural, pure specifications, those that are in alignment and true for you and only you. The ability to change course as needed for balanced flow in the right direction for you. Great. And we're going to just do, lastly, we're going to do a process that's for you personally. So think about your particular version of forgetting or spacing out, when and how it tends to happen for you. I've heard this phenomenon of when you go from when you pass through a doorway or you go into a different room, all of a sudden you forget. That's one thing that I've noticed happens for me. But there may be nothing that you can think of, and that's okay. Like I said in the description, think of the last 2 or 3 or more forgetful moments, and we're going to do some cleaning, clearing, transmuting right now. Energy, body, mental field, reawakening. Returning to truth and truthful movement and happiness in knowing. Thank you so much for tuning into Pure Soul Alchemy. If you'd like to make a donation, there is a link in the description below. And please do visit the library page on my website for more in-depth bioenergy treatment sessions. And I highly recommend that you listen to this session again once, twice, or as often as you feel guided to. This will deepen the effects of your treatment. And to schedule an individual session and for more information, please visit www.puresoulalchemy.com. See you next time and have a wonderful day.